Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for this absolutely beautiful 2016 Volkswagen Tiguan. This is the SEL model, which comes with a number of factory upgrades. So we'll sort of talk through the overall specification and everything like that for the car in a second. But it's the later 2017 model year car. So one of the very first ones that came out. Some of the upgrades on the outside, you'll see we've got the beautiful LED headlights on here, which make a real difference to the sort of way that the front of the car looks, actually, as well as obviously being a far more intense light and everything like that as well. These are all adaptive. We've got front and rear parking sensors all the way around. We've got these absolutely beautiful alloy wheels here, finished in grey. These are the 19-inch wheels, all in absolutely fantastic and unmarked condition, and also all with we have 4 brand new tyres on there as well, so they haven't even done a mile yet. Absolutely all perfect. The overall condition is fantastic. It's been extremely well looked after. There's no real any sort of scratches or marks or anything like that to point out to you. Normally at this stage of the video we'd kind of point out any small stone chips or anything like that, but as you can see, having a look at it here, there really isn't anything to point out at all. Car itself is just coming up to 50,000 miles. Yeah, just the tiniest little stone chips. But certainly nothing excessive at all. Under the bonnet is the 2-litre TDI turbo diesel engine with 150 horsepower. Fantastic service history with this car, and also we have just undertaken a timing belt change as well. So absolutely nothing for the new owner to do, especially bearing in mind we've obviously got the new tyres and everything like that as well. It's had gearbox services, it's had the Haldex 4-wheel drive system serviced through its time as well. So all and up to date. So condition wise, absolutely lovely. All the mirror housing and everything like that completely free of any marks or scratches. We've got slightly darkened privacy glass towards the back of the car. Open up the tailgate here, and you see excellent amount of space in here. This is actually the 4Motion version of the car, so we do have a full-time permanent 4-wheel drive, so you don't get quite the depth in the boot as much as you would do on some of the front-wheel drive versions. In the plastic bag there is actually a removable tow bar. You can use that for either things like bike racks or obviously actually towing trailers and things like that as well. But really lovely amount of boot space, exceptionally well cared for in here. No marks to any of the carpets or the plastics or anything like that, all in absolutely lovely condition. Close that down, through to the back. Huge amounts of legroom in here. I mean, absolutely massive. Very good. The seats can move, you can adjust the back to have more of a sort of upright position, or obviously the seats fold completely down flat as well, for carrying larger items in the back. You're greeted with this beautiful panoramic sunroof, which opens, it both tilts and slides back, and then you've got an electric blind as well that comes across the back there. But inside the car, really beautifully finished. You've got the sort of Alcantara suede and black cloth all the way throughout, and just a very nice cabin. You've got these handy picnic tables on the back there, which clip away, and then you've also got climate control settings for the rear as well. So you've got a little digital display there, so people in the rear are able to change the climate control settings as to their preference. Through to the front, we've got the switch down here. It's actually got massage seats in it, this one as well, which is quite nice, as well as the lumbar support as well. So you can have that going there for the driver's side. Switches and controls over here for all of your front and rear electric windows, as well as your power folding door mirrors, which can be set to power fold automatically on the key as well, which is quite useful, and also heated mirrors as well. Automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers, and then you've got the really nice 3-spoke Volkswagen steering wheel here, where we've got buttons for all of your media settings and answering the telephone, voice control and those sorts of things, and then also adaptive cruise control as well. So this is a really nice option on this. It's it will automatically follow the car in front of you and slow down and speed up as the traffic moves on and things like that. So a really nice additional feature there to have, and then also you'll be able to see the virtual cockpit digital dashboard as well. So all very nice indeed. We'll just jump in and start the engine. That's your normal display that you're welcomed with, and then you've got a number of different views and modes and things like that as well, so we can change the settings on there. If we just come across to views, you can actually have things like the satellite navigation come up in the center of the screen as well, which is quite a nice feature. Go back. That's actually quite a nice thing to have. And then you can change it so that you've got the major nav screen up there, and then the dials go a little bit smaller. So a number of different ways to have the display there, and also things like the adaptive cruise control as well can actually come up there on the screen and show you the distance in which you're following the car in front, and that can be changed by using the up or down there for driving further away or closer. Across to here to the main navigation and infotainment system. This is the larger Discovery Pro system, really lovely and easy to use. You've got the major sort of hotkey buttons around the outside. It's also got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well, so you can connect your phones to there and use your preference in terms of mapping and things like that. But obviously you've also got the onboard navigation system that we have here. All works very, very nice and easily. And also quite a cool thing is you get the major full screen here, and then when you put your hand towards the screen you get the additional menus that pop up at the bottom, but it just enables you to have a larger display for using it. So everything else, you've got all of the nice displays, logos for the radio stations and everything here, DAB digital radio as well as FM and AM stations, Bluetooth audio streaming, and obviously Apple CarPlay as we mentioned beforehand as well. You've got a couple of other bits and pieces, performance monitors, lap timers, so you can beat your personal best doing the school run or going to the shops, and then also an off-road information area here as well. This will actually show you the wheel angle sensors and compass and all that kind of stuff as well for when you're doing some heavy off-roading, which again not a lot of people tend to use. Information about the service and everything like that is in here. So you've got the next oil change due in 317 days or 9,400 miles. Everything else just nice and easy to use. Full control panel here for the car, so you can make changes to everything like that and update your settings. Down here we've got the 3-zone climate control settings, so this is for passenger and for driver, and also 3-stage heated seats as well for the front occupants, and then as I mentioned the climate control in the rear as well. Additional connections here for your auxiliary input as well as USB, and a couple of 12-volt sockets as well. And coming down here to the automatic gearbox area, we've got controls for your parking sensors, as I mentioned, front and rear, with the display here as well to show you which sensor is being used and when. Auto hill hold to stop you from rolling backwards on the hills, and then also different driving modes here as well. So you've actually got ones for driving in winter and off-road and everything as well. So you've got all of these different controls here for the all-wheel drive system. Cup holders, plenty of cubby storage areas. And then additional CD player and everything like that up on there as well. But yeah, really nicely laid out, absolutely packed with features. I really like the frameless rear view mirror there, and then you've got the button there for the electric blind that comes across. But certainly looking through the interior, you can see it's completely unmarked. It's in absolutely fabulous condition all the way through. Really, really lovely, hardly any wear to it at all. Hope you found this video useful. If we can help with any further information, if you require any finance figures or you have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. Be more than happy to help, and would obviously love to be able to show you the car in person. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.